I ain't gonna lie, everybody love this bag right here. Punch slide, come on. I know you get the vibe. Ain't no 50s, ain't no 25s. I just can't decide. Put the cash back like a side of fries. Time to slide. Better call your guys, you better be outside. And make your money. I ain't living right under stress, but I text my lady before they got the blazing low. Wet my pipe. But I need it, ho, wet my pint. Brother, leave me. That's real now. That's real. Like Mike, I ain't built the type, but I can punch it, right? I don't do poltergeist, hanging with the demons, I'm the reaper. Do it for a reason, I be dreaming about dripped out ice. Do it for a reason, family need me, I'ma shine the light. Best believe it, I'ma get this green and we gon' be alright. But tonight, I'ma sip this pint so I can close my eyes, get fried so I don't cry. Be my slide, hoping that I die. I'm alive. But wondering why they took Fresco life. Bro was nice, he was living right. He ain't deserve to die. Long live my nigga Fresco, man. I made this song for him. He was really big in my area. And
Fresco.
Yeah. He was really big in my area. Like, where we came from, we wasn't, like, you know, in school and shit, we wasn't the cool guys. We wasn't all the girls, none of that, bro. We used to just get off the bus. We used to talk about all types of shit, anime, all that. He used to talk to me about everything. And we grew apart because he ended up moving to Jamaica. I ended up doing my own thing. I really had to start getting some money. And we linked back up. I seen he was making music.
Yeah, moved back over here or linked back up over the net?
Nah, he moved back to Miami. And then we linked back up on Instagram. And I seen him. I'm like, bruh, you doing good. Like, to see, like, where we was. But, like, if anybody else seen us as Jits and they'll see us now, they be like, whoa. You feel me? So I'm like, to see that you progress like that with me was cool when you did it from a distance.
Yeah.
Knowing where we came from. And he was making music. I really wasn't focused on music like that. I really was just like, yeah, I can rap, but I don't want to be like every Miami nigga rapping. Like, you go down your timeline, everybody want to rap. And I don't like that. I don't want to be like the nigga that just rapping in Miami because
everybody else doing it.
Yeah. But he doing it. He got a name for it. And he a nice guy. Like, he ain't in no beefs. He ain't in none of that. He just really want to make money, make music, and help the people around him. Like, he was a beloved man. And people don't really, like, me personally, like, I'm separated. People don't really see me a lot. I don't really go out. So people, they either don't know me or they don't really like me that much. They love this man. Like, you can go anywhere, say they love
one of those
this
people
man.
that, once he passed, it was nothing but love that you seen.
But even before he passed, like, when he passed, yeah, everybody posting him. I knew they was gonna do that, but before he passed, like, just outside, the
love been there.
The love been there. Everybody with him. You go. I know people from whole different areas that I know for stuff, and they know him because, oh yeah, that's my dog. He cool. His face just clean everywhere. Like, he was just good. And when I found out he passed, like, that shit hurt me so bad because he's the one that came to me. He like, bro, you good. Like, you make good music. Why you not going for real in this shit? Like, why you not going harder? Like, why you not
kind of like the battery in the back?
Yeah, he like, bro, why you not doing this? Why you, like, the week before he died, bro, we was all shooting a music video, and this was around the time, like, I really caught up. I got my own little motion, and he doing a music video. Like, remember, we the same niggas back at school. He really wasn't doing all that. We not popular. We not doing all the active shit. We not for the camera. He can rap, but in front of the camera, he ain't doing all that. I'm like, nah, bro, we like that now. You gotta show this your time right now on camera. This your music video. You gotta get hype. You gotta this your time. You gotta show him. And just for us to have that conversation, and just for his tone to change, like, yeah, I'm that nigga. And that made me so happy. And for him to lose his life just not even 2 weeks after we shot that video, that shit killed me.
Got you. Well, we want to talk more about that for sure. Long live Fresco. We gonna start it off right now.
You are now tuning into The Vibe with Your Boys podcast. Starring Kyle the Kid and Mega the Boy. You dig?
It's your boy Carter, Kid and Mega the Boy, and welcome to another episode of Vibe with Your Boys podcast. How you living? How you feeling, Mega?
Cool and wooling, bowling, back at it again. Type shit.
Went back to the gym yet? My bad.
I hate him at all though. Like he ain't gotta go.
Yeah, I'm
No.
saying.
He don't gotta go, but you know, every time we start the show, he
get off
giving
my
it.
body, nigga. Don't worry.
And I know, and like every time you ask him, man, he vibing, bro. You good?
You feel me?
You good?
But he the one telling the people that he was going to the gym and stuff. I'm just
He
saying,
can
like,
tell them that, but you don't gotta put him on the spot.
I fuck with you, bro. You know I fuck with you, bro.
I see what's going on.
Yeah.
Dexgotfee taking over the show, trying to replace me and shit.
My show.
If you haven't noticed already, we got Dexgotfee, man. What's up, man? How you living?
Nigga chilling, man. Just trying to do the right thing, bro. You feel me? Hold up while I light my joint. But ain't nothing really. You feel me? Ain't nothing really. I'm just trying to, I just dropped the tape, Jouet Talk. I got a lot of people on it, actually. I got my first big feature. I got Krispylife on there.
Yeah, we're going to talk about that for sure.
I got a couple of people, just a couple of my dogs on there. That shit real hard.
How's 2022 been treating you so far?
Shit. Besides losing my closest friend, the music-wise been booming. Like, I thought, I knew I could rap, but I never thought nobody would hear me. People actually hearing the shit I'm saying, and they like, and then what the crazy part is, like, the music that I'm dropping now that everybody hearing is old. It's months old. Like,
so you got a whole bunch of stuff in the stash waiting.
Like, I just now I've been posting little snippets of stuff that I have new, and people like that, because if y'all like my old tape, every time I get in the studio, I get better. That's what I feel like. So if y'all like that, like the new stuff I'm gonna drop, finna blow people's mind.
That performance that you did with Sophisticated, that didn't drop yet, right?
Ooh, the Sophisticated.
Yeah,
exactly. That song been out.
It's been out. Okay. But it's just something that you just putting people onto now. Got you. Yeah, that's hard. So you're originally from Miami?
Yeah, I'm from Miami.
Born and raised, or?
Nah, actually I moved around a lot. I was born in Miami Gardens. I had to stay with my grandma in Kansas City for a long ass time, but I ended up moving with my mama, moving around different from Broward, everywhere.
Okay, so growing up, you was back in between Broward and Miami.
Yeah.
But would you say like Miami's like more considered like home?
Yeah, my home is in Miami Gardens.
Yeah, I got you.
Like I grew right across the street from like Norwood, and I ain't really go outside that much as a jit, but like that's where everything happened at, and everything that was going on at the crib, I could just remember from there.
Mom's had you on LD?
Ooh, oh yeah, oh yeah. No outside, none of that.
What's your background like?
You know what's crazy? Like I don't even like. To me, I'm black. My mom, she don't know like her ethnicity. She don't know her real dad, and her mom passed away when she was young.
Okay.
Yeah, and then my dad, I don't know. He just don't know. So I just tell people I'm just black out the gate.
Yeah, so you're not even really sure.
I have no idea. People tell me I go on ancestryandshit.com, but like, what they gonna tell me that I don't know?
I mean, you just say you don't know that.
You don't know that, so anything they tell you is more than what you know.
Yeah, they're like, but they can tell. Them people can tell me I'm Hawaiian or I'm from.
You don't believe it's like accurate, basically.
Yeah.
Got you.
So, and it never really affected me like not to now. Like, so I don't really care.
You don't really care. You just starting your own legacy.
Yeah, I guess so.
Make
my own thing. I'm Gotfeeing. Feel me? Anybody after me is Gotfeeing. They ain't but Jamaican, Haitian. They Gotfeeing.
Got you. That's real. So growing up, having your mom having you on lockdown, not having you outside too much, how did that translate to where like you did start like eventually, getting out more? Like when did that start?
That started around actually before I turned 18. This is around the pandemic.
Hey, so you was on prison bars all the way up until then?
Bro, I'll tell you some real ass shit. My mom,
I was too ambulance live.
My mom wouldn't let a nigga go nowhere. Like, you know how niggas was going to the movies, going skating. The best I could do, I can go to my homeboy crib to go skating or something like that. And I still got to be back home like 11 o'clock. My people didn't play. I couldn't go nowhere. And like, I had so much shit going on in the house. I really ain't want to go nowhere. Like, it was too much drama and shit in the house for me to be like, nah, I'm leaving. Because like, my people really depend on me. I'm the oldest. So they looking at me for everything. So it's like, nah, like nothing outside for me. Like at school, I go to school, what they need me to do at the crib. And that's how I just always thought.
Got you. At this point, I know you said like you just recently started like going hard with the music once you had a conversation with Fresco and stuff. But was music a part of your early years? Like, did you have a love for it? Was you like rapping, playing around with it?
So this came from when I like really hopped off the porch. I hopped off the porch like 17. Like that's when I moved out and shit. And I was with my cousins and shit. And I'm working. I'm making my bread. I know y'all know this artist named Real the Young OG. I'm listening to his music every single day. Like any other artist, I'm not listening to shit. I'm listening to Real.
He grabbed your attention.
Like before I really listen to music, I listen to main person I used to listen to was just Young Boy. Other than that, like maybe Uzi or some shit like that. But mainstream shit. When I heard Real, I don't want to hear nothing else. Because the way Fool, I don't know, it's something about his flow, something about what he's saying. It just go and it just click. And listening to Real alone, I done touched over hundreds and thousands of dollars. So in my head, I'm like, oh yeah, I ain't listening to shit else. Like I'm listening to him. A while ago, before he went to jail, because he was on tether, meaning he got to go to jail on a certain date. He said something, he on live or whatever. He like, I'm going to jail for 3 years. Y'all niggas got 3 years to catch up where I'm at right now. This nigga got thousands of dollars on them chains. He like, I'm the best shit talker. Y'all can't touch me. He told me, like,
took that as a challenge.
Yeah, like, and I'm telling you, I'm sitting in my crib, I'm smoking dope. I'm just a regular fan. Like, I ain't really. My dogs just go to the stew rap. I'm like, I'm not finna be a rapper nigga. Y'all dead. Like, I'm not finna. You see how many niggas on Instagram doing that shit? Y'all, that's dead. That boy said, he said, I don't know what it was. Like, I'm literally sitting in the house. I'm smoking. I'm on my phone looking at it. That boy said, I got all these chains on. I got all this bread. I'm the best shit talker. I got 3 years. Fuck niggas catch up. What?
The fuck you talking to?
Oh, you talking to? So in my head, I'm like, all right, I'm finna just go get that bread. But I'm like, that don't feel right. Because any nigga can have that amount of money. That was just something just pondering on my head for a minute. My dog, his name, I don't know what his rapper name is, bro.
Yeah.
His name, but his name David.
Yeah.
Fool go to the stew is him, my brother, and them two. They just in the stew, they rapping. I'm working. I'm trying to go get some bread. They call me. Every time they go to the stew, they try to give me the slide. But I ain't trying to sit in no stew because I don't rap. They tell me to come. I go in the stew. The dude gets stuck. And they like, Dave, go in there, go around. I'm like, nah, bro, I don't rap. I'm not going to do that, bro. Go in there. Walk up to the mic, close your eyes, and just say what you want. Mind you, on the whole way here, I'm bumping Real. So, like, all I'm thinking about is what Real was saying. I get on the beat. Like, this is my first time. I ain't never rap, ever. I get on that shit. I nigga get to talking crazy. Like, I wish I still had that first song, but like, it was just crazy. And I get out of the stew. I'm just thinking I just said some crazy shit that was funny. And yeah. I walk out them boys' mouth open like, boy, you got to go back in there. I'm like, what you mean? You got to go back in there. That was live. And ever since then, like, they would just have to make me come to the stew, Nah, bro, we out to the stew. Fuck all that. I'm like, nah, I'm finna go with this girl. I'm finna go make some bread. Or I'm finna go, nah, come to the stew. And I'm going to the stew every day. And I just kept getting better. And like my third day I went to the stew, I made this one song. To this day, I hate it. It's out now. It's called Out of Hand. No, it's called Drogba Talk, some shit like that. I hate it. But when I left the studio, like, you have to post it. They helped me make my brother. His name Fitz. He helped me set up my SoundCloud and stuff account. He was like, bro, you gotta drop this. People gotta hear this. And ever since then, I've just been making music. Now,
when Rio said what he said, and you took it as like a challenge to yourself, are you a competitive person? Like, is that what it is?
Like,
hella competitive.
I'm really competitive, but like, it's certain things like, you know, you can't do. Like if LeBron come right here and be like, I'm gonna dunk on your ass, I'm like, you're not dunking on me. Like, that's just how I'm gonna feel. Like, you're not dunking on me, cause like LeBron, my favorite player, but I feel like I can do anything you could do. But certain shit handicap that, like you're not that tall or you're not that big.
Yeah.
But I'm as smart as you, nigga. I can say this smart ass shit you can say. I can say smooth. Like, I'm funny. Like, if you think you hard enough to do that, I think I could do that too. And there's no disrespect to Rio in any way, because that nigga, he like on a whole different level.
But that's just the mentality that you look at it as.
I want to get there.
Gotcha.
I want to be the best.
Got you.
And so I really take pride in like the stuff that I say. Like, I'm not rapping. A lot of Miami people, when they rap. Like, it just sound good, or it's just hard punchlines and the beat hard, so you gonna nod with it. or they're gonna talk about some whole shaking ass, some stupid shit that's gonna catch like a low-minded person attention, and it's going, oh yeah, I'm sticking with that the whole time. I don't want that. I want my shit to be back to back, hard shit, complex shit, to make you, when you listen to it the first time, you're like, damn, that shit was hard and it slid, and then you're gonna sit down and think about it. That shit, and then you're gonna listen to it again. That's what I want. I don't want no one hit wonder that was just catchy that day and now it's over with. I want some shit you really gotta sit and think about.
So is that what a lot of the new stuff that you haven't released yet that's like most centered on, as far as like bringing people in, having them actually listen to what you're saying and then processing and taking it in?
Mm-hmm. And it's more on, like, it still got to be hard. Like, I'm not trying to be J. Cole with it.
Exactly.
Like, it still got to have that punch, Detroit, that.
Because at the end of the day, like, that whole Detroit scene, like, niggas like Rio, they're inspiring niggas. So that's kind of the same thing you want to be on. It's like, they listen to you, they be like, then I got to go out and get it. Like, this is amping me up.
Like, this the music that's going to make me, I got to go get some bread. Like, you're not finna go sit down. You're not listening to my music in the crib, vibing at your mama house. You gonna want to get up and do something. Like, nigga, you gonna want to roll up. All right, I gotta go make some bread today. I gotta go make something happen.
Mm-hmm. For sure.
That's the type of shit I be wanting to go for. And what you gonna say?
Oh no, I was gonna say to go back a little bit. So you say you was on lockdown pretty much, right?
Oh, yeah.
How did you make that transition from being on lockdown to like being out and making music?
So like, I know my OG gonna see this. My OG is crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, none of that.
Love you.
Love you. I love you. I love you a lot, man. She crazy.
Mm-hmm.
Like, and she really needed me a lot at the house because she worked a lot and I had to watch my siblings and shit.
Yeah.
So that was a thing, and I never really tripped about that. Like, people was talking about going outside, but I wasn't really with it. Around pandemic time, right before the pandemic, actually, like right before school stuff closed down, this is where I got a car. Like, I would go to work, I would come home, and my mom didn't like that really. Like,
That you went to work?
I guess so. Like, in a way, like, she like I have like my own freedom. Like, I'm doing my own thing.
Because she used to you having you around the house.
Once I got my bread to give me a whip and start doing stuff, like, she wasn't feeling that. So she started being like real strict, and I'm like, Mom, like, it really can't be like that. She's like, matter of fact, if you don't like what I'm saying, get out.
Okay.
She used to do that to me before, and I was like, no, Mom, like, come on, I'll do that.
You sure your mom not Jamaican?
Huh?
Your mom
I
not
don't know.
Jamaican?
She's something, boy. She gotta be something. Man,
Mom's Jamaican?
She told me, get out. And I was like, matter of fact, all right. I'm not gonna argue. I'm like, all right. I just grab whatever I can. I put it in my whip, and I went to my dog crib. I'm like, damn, bro, how the fuck we gonna make some bread? And then I just working.
It was kind of like a struggle between like you now becoming a man wanting to do for yourself, but to her used to, basically
her child,
like her baby still.
Yeah, exactly.
But I ain't no baby no more. I don't want to do no baby shit. Like, who want to come to their mama in the morning, be like, let me get a dub? But
exactly.
Mind you, I'm already doing my own shit on the side while I'm making bread, but I'm still trying to like abide by her rules. But I know for a fact I can make more bread if I was. Man, I was like, all right, come on. She told me, get out. I left. Got my shit together. Find me some little shit. I got my house. I'm vibing. This one I'm starting to listen to real like crazy. I'm on the road every day. I'm bumping. And I'm listening. I'm like, this nigga hard as fuck. Fast forward, man. I want to say, honestly, I only been rapping June of this year made a year.
Oh, wow. June
of this year made a year. And ever since I've been rapping, it's just like I get harder and harder. And
how's the reception like as far as like, you got a split audience, you grew up in Miami, you've been going around meeting people from Broward and things like that. What is the reception you're getting from those family, friends when it comes to music?
Well, actually, when I started rapping around the time when I like made that song and like they was fucking with it, I dropped maybe like 3 more songs after that, and one of the songs was named Risky. Is a local label in my Miami Gardens in Scott Lake. There's this place called Scott Lake. There's a local label in there by the name Soldier Living True. They got artists like Soldier Living True, his name Pooch, FPC Buddha Man, and a buzzing artist right now named Zelly BOA. They the biggest artists in Miami right now. FPC Buddha Man, he heard my music, which was a song.
I seen him on your tape.
Yeah. FPC Buddha Man, he heard my song Risky, again, I hate that song.
That's
He
how
heard
it
my
be.
he heard my song Risky. He like, bro, this hard, bro. Like this hard. Like there's no way you rapping like this. Like where you from? I was like, I'm really from Miami Gardens, but I just be moving around. Like you're like, nah, bro. I'm finna come bring you to the studio. I'm finna show you something. And this is just me thinking I'm hard. Like when I made them songs, I'm feeling like I'm the shit. Like nobody can rap better than me because my brothers can't rap better than me, and the nigga that was rapping, he couldn't rap better than me. So in my circle, I ain't gotta get better. I'll go to that Stu, Soldier Living True, Pooch. He rap crazy good. FPC Buddha Man, every time he get on the beat, he gone. Zelly BOA and a man named Grabber K. They are sitting. I'm talking about. This is the first time I've been in the booth. I done seen people make mixtapes. In 2-3 hours, 10, 12, 13
So
songs.
that let you know that you gotta elevate your game.
I saw that. I'm like, there's no way y'all finna sit here and be better than me.
Now you got something in your bio. Best shit talking Miami.
That's real.
You stamped that.
That's real.
Nobody talking shit better than you.
Hell no. And I put it 2,000 right now. Y'all hear me? 2,000. If y'all feel like y'all can get a beat and y'all verse will be harder than me, I'll get it to you. It's no
Not
way.
happening.
You would have to be someone like I think about this all the time. I did a song with Krispylife Kid.
Yeah.
Krispylife Kid rap with Rio, Icewear Vezo, RMC Mike, YNJ, Louis Ray. He rap with them on a day-to-day basis. So he got to be up the par just to compete with them. And then look at the numbers he put. His verse could not compare to my verse on that song. And I'm not saying it to compare to like, oh.
Rap is a competitive sport.
Yeah, but you going to hear that song and you going to think of my verse before you think of his. And that's crazy because he an industry level artist. So in my head, until somebody come to me and say, then all right, yeah. But I was thinking that back then. When I met them boys and Soldier Living True, they really showed me I ain't have it. And that's what I love, and that's what I appreciate them so much for, because they show me how to make music more faster, how to find parts of the beat to play with just to make your part sound harder. Like
how did it come about with Krispylife?
You know the crazy part? Over the game. He was on Instagram, and he was like, bruh, I need somebody to play 2K with. It was like 3 o'clock in the morning. I'm on the game all the time. So I just put my shit at the bottom, like my game shit, and like, I rather add me. Fool added me. Got on the game. We talking and shit. It's him, YRSR Grams, all types of people in there. And they just talking shit. And I'm geeking, cause I'm like, bro, nigga, y'all, Krispylife and wine. Like,
I listen to y'all niggas.
Like, what the fuck? Like, I bang y'all shit every day. Like, y'all just in here vibing, playing the game, and they joking and shit. I'm like, bro, y'all know I rap, right? And like I'm that nigga. Like, I feel like I rap better than you. I'm just talking shit. He like, all right, you want a feature? I like, yeah. He's like, bro, I charge like 1,000. I got you. I'm gonna DM you how much. He DM me some crazy shit like $500. Quick. I'm like, I got a verse for you too, quick. That nigga did take a long time. I ain't gonna lie, he took forever to send that shit back. But when he did it, like, you had to hear my shit. Like, you had to hear my verse. And he said my name in my verse and everything. So I'm like, yeah. Like, this not
that was love.
This not no fake verse you done did for just somebody. Like, fuck with this shit.
Have there been any communication since then, or have you met him or anything yet?
He telling me to go to Detroit. I only been on the plane once.
I heard you say that in your song. I was like, I paid it, but I'm like, this nigga say he's scared to fly?
Low key.
What's so scary about it?
Like, so I had a really bad experience with flying with, like, oh my God. I just had a really bad experience with flying.
Nigga, talking about it.
I had a really bad experience flying. I go on a plane, bro, but it just got to be worth it, bro. I got to be going to California or something.
He's telling you to come to Detroit. I can probably see the video.
Detroit, bro. That's Detroit.
I can probably see the video.
That's not even like, that's Detroit. And Detroit not good. Like, I'm not dumb. I'm finna go. They ain't playing in Detroit. Like, I talk to them like, real shit be going down in Detroit. And I don't want to just go over there, you feel me, thinking I'm sweet. All right. I gotta plan. I gotta set it up right. I gotta make sure I'm good.
When the last time you been on a plane?
Last time I've been on a plane was last year, December. It was my birthday.
And where you went?
Colorado.
Oh, come on. You went to, what's the shit called?
You went Aspen or something? Or
Nah, it's called a B, bro. I don't know, but there was some shit in the mountains.
And it was shaky and shit. Bro, that's not a good place to go for your first time, bro.
Yeah, because the altitude.
The altitude.
Bro,
we
I
go
went up
through
there and immediately got sick.
Yeah.
Couldn't move.
Couldn't breathe. Hard to breathe.
Nothing. Damn, I already got like bronchitis, all type of shit.
Yeah.
It's over with.
Yeah, that's not a good place to go.
That's not that was the first time on the plane?
Huh? First time on the plane.
Yeah.
Not a good. Yeah, you set yourself up for that one.
Then I'm not 21. I'm thinking, oh yeah, I can buy weed in Colorado. Oh yeah. You gotta be 21. So now I'm sitting outside a dispensary for like an hour. I'm like, bro, I get anybody $200 right now. Just give me 135. I don't care. I give you $200. Them white people looking at me crazy. Boy, I don't know you.
Yeah.
Excuse me, sir.
Could be a setup. Yeah.
One black man came. I got you. That boy got me right. Shout out to that black man. If you see this, fuck with your boy.
So you cooling on the planes, like get on.
I'm gonna get on the plane, bro. I just gotta like. There's a lot of shit I gotta set up, and then I'm still young, so I can't get a rental or nothing.
Yeah, it'd be hard to move around.
So I'm gonna have to go plane, hotel, Uber. I don't know about all that. Waiting, I need to make sure I have a legitimate rental plug or something up there that I'm going.
Gotcha.
All right, so you say that you don't think nobody could. That shit talking. So in the case where you on a beat with somebody, you make on a song with somebody, and they out rap you, do you run it back and like I'm gonna redo my verse, or do you just
And that is a good ass question. There's a song on my tape I just dropped. It's called Obama Runs.
Yeah,
I went to Tampa as a his name 23, bro. Did like when I went over there to go rap with him because I listened to I follow him on Instagram. I watch his videos full hard, but he's just in Tampa. He's a black, young, and in Tampa. So he's not really going to get no motion like that. He don't have marketing. He don't have the promotion to go behind him. But he just fucking hard. So I'm like, bro, I got to do a song with him. And if I can bring him over here, Fool will blow up in an instant. So I'm like, and like Fool, like, I call him fully auto. Because when Fool rap, that's it. He's not
going.
When I punch in, I go maybe 3-4 bars. Stop. All right, that was hard. Let me just fix it up, and I'm gonna go to the next one. He's saying the whole thing. He ain't write shit down. He ain't nothing. Like I could have been like white water bottle. He gonna go in there, rap about the white water bottle, and not stop. And I went in there, and I'm like, oh yeah, I like you. You gonna come around full hard, bro. Full just. It don't matter the beat because when we went to the session in Tampa. I was late, but I already paid for the time because he thought like he ain't never had nothing like that, like where he just come to the studio. I'm like, bro, look, this is the best studio in Broward that I can find. The time is already paid for. I might be a little late because I gotta go pick up some bread, but just go vibe in the studio. You can record until I get there, and when we get there, we're gonna do the song. Like, all right. I get there late. He recording the song he making in there. He was only like 30 seconds long, and Fool going dumb, nonstop. Even then, I'm like, oh, yeah, I got to come with my A game. And I love that.
So you change your verse? He made you step your game
you just seen what he was doing, and then
it made me step my game
that's how you knew to go in there and not play.
The way I rap, bro, don't take my tricks. The way I rap, bro, say for example, if I know I'm going with somebody that's really, really good, I got to go first so I can set the tone hard. If they can compete with that tone of me going hard, beat, fast pace, and they keep going, then I'm straight. I don't gotta do no more because I already done set the pace. It's hard, so they had to follow me. If somebody get on the beat and they tone is soft or is I feel like is like under where I needed to be, I'm coming right behind them from where they left off, the tone left off, and I'm gonna make it bigger. I'm gonna make it better. I'm gonna go faster, and I'm gonna make it so when they get back on, it's either you're gonna hear the shift so dramatically, it's like, oh nah, Dex part was crazy good. And that sound mid, or you gonna have to amp your game up. You're gonna have to amp what you finna say up, to go on par with what I said, and which gonna essentially make the song better.
Gotcha. I know you said like Rio and the whole Detroit scene, people you listen to a lot. Who are some of the other people that you listen to outside of that now, if any?
I'm gonna be completely honest with you, bro. NBA YoungBoy is the greatest rapper under 25 years old. Because you can say rappers that are...
I mean, that's not crazy to say. I don't agree, but that's not crazy to say, though.
That's the thing. Like, every artist you think about right now has a lot going for them. But their flow or most of the tone of their songs sound the same. Like I can cut a Dirk song on one time and another Dirk song on this time, another, and it kind of sound the same. I can cut a Lil Baby song on this part. It's gonna sound the same. That you can do that without artists. You can't do that with YoungBoy. He changed his tone of voice, his verses. He changed his flow. He changed his ad-libs. He changed everything, every single song, and it get better. And you see how it grow with time. The shit ridiculous.
Gotcha. Do you have any artists like YoungBoy or whatever that once you get to that level you want to do songs with? Like you already got the Stepping Stone, Krispylife Kid. Anybody else?
No cap.
No cap. For no cap.
Cause no cap hit his what Rio call this shit? His Pro Tools. His Pro Tools is ridiculous. It's to the point where his songs he got to put captions so you really get it.
Yeah, exactly. Punchlines, everything.
Like they just so smooth, and like I don't like. It's not for simple-minded people. For a simple-minded person that'll listen to that song, they be like, "Oh, that's just that was a fire bar." But a person that really understood, he was like, "Nah, that was otherworldly," because that go with that and that.
There's like 3 different meanings.
There's like 7 different meanings in this one bar, but you just think the bar hard because it sound good. That's what I be going for.
Who you listening to growing up? Like
growing up, which was crazy. I listened to like as a kid. I ain't really listening to what everybody listen to. I really love Eminem like crazy. Like I was an Eminem fanatic. I love Waka Flocka and I love Lil Wayne.
Okay.
And I was also into rock music on some like other shit. Shout out Linkin Park.
So to like this day, like your vibe to it. I mean, Linkin Park. Niggas got to follow
I was
Linkin
bumping Linkin Park
Yeah,
like
they
crazy.
hard.
But you couldn't tell nobody though. You feel me? I had it in the headphones blasting.
It's like one of them things that everybody else is kind of doing, but they ain't really speak on it like that. Like,
Exactly.
Yeah.
You feel me? Pumping the fuck out of Linkin Park. That's all I listen to. Eminem, Linkin Park, some Lil Wayne. Yeah, and that's it.
Got you. Now,
And Gucci Man.
Gucci
I almost
Man.
forgot. I bumped the fuck out of Gucci Man and Jeezy. Yeah.
Most def. Now, before we really got into the interview, you was talking about the passing of your friend. And when it comes to making music, you know, you mentioned him in the song and stuff like that, but how do you deal with or cope with those type of issues, whether it's losing a friend or just the regular stuff that go on through life? Like, is there something that you do to relax yourself or like to escape, either going to the studio? Like, how do you handle that?
I'm gonna be completely honest, and I want to get this time to like the all seriousness, like people that deal with mental health and got other things that they really can't deal with on their own. I do a lot of things that isn't healthy regarding like coping with a lot of stuff. Like so when my friend passed away, like I don't want to sound bad in them, but like I do a lot of drugs. Like I sip a lot of lean, I smoke a lot of weed. I gotta go to the stool, and I just gotta.
That's just the way you know how to deal with it.
That's the only way. And then like my friend, losing my friend, especially my rap friend, like he was my closest friend that seen come on the same path as me. Like bro, we was just on the bus getting teased on together. And now we making money, nigga. We making shit happen, and we rapping, and people know us for it. They used to hate on us, but people actually love this man. Like people cared about this man.
How long ago was this? Like, did he pass?
Like a couple months ago.
Okay, he was still fresh. Got you.
And then like people love this man. Like love this man. Like everybody love this man. And like me, I ain't really that beloved. Yeah, they be like Dex can rap and shit. And yeah, he got it, but they ain't gonna really fuck with me for real. And that's fine. Like I was always okay with that. But this is somebody that did all that and was beloved by the people, and they killed him.
Got you. So, understanding what you just said about how you've been dealing with it or issues in general, is there anything, and I try to ask everybody this that come on the show, is there anything that you do outside of that you actually like enjoy doing, that like you feel at peace at, whether it's watching a show or laying back, chilling with your girl, whatever, or hitting the stew? Does that help clear your mind or peace, or not really? Like anything else?
The only two things that I can say, like I feel like I'm at peace at, I gotta be in I'm gonna tell you the weird one off the rip. I gotta be at the crib watching. You know what Undisputed is?
Yeah.
I sit there and I watch Undisputed for all day.
With Skip and Shannon.
Shannon Sharp.
Yeah.
I watch this shit all day. That shit, it just relaxed me. Like this.
That's not even weird though.
Yeah,
But I don't really talk to a lot of people, so I don't know what.
That's not
do.
weird. Cause that's not Undisputed, but I may throw on some Undisputed, but it could be anything from YouTube clips to TV shows, anything. That's how I clear my head. Like, you feel me?
Like that's how I unwind. Like I wake up in the morning.
Exactly.
That's what I'm watching. But like if it's something like really on my head and I can't get it off, like I gotta go to the stew. I go to I got like what you call a routine. When you get to the stew, I sit down. I have a lot of shout out to producers that make my beats. A lot of producers that make Rio, RMC Mike, them type of beats. They fuck with my music. His name Michigan Music and Rent Got the Drip. They make really good beats. But I go through my beat packs, and while I'm going through my beats, I roll me up a joint, I pull up, and I just think. And it would never be like I'm thinking of a whole song, which I'll tell you something crazy. Like, you know how people type on their phone and write something? I can't do that.
Yeah, that's nothing. I heard you say, like, you ain't got time to be going through your notes. You just,
I can't.
I heard you say that,
It don't feel right. I go to the stew. I'll be like, pick that beat. I really, honestly, I don't even listen to the beat fully. Like, I tell him go to the beats. He had gone through and he playing them in my head. I'm not listening to nothing. I'm like, I'm to myself. And then whatever beat he picked, I go in the stew, I smoke, sip my drink, close my eyes, and it just come out.
Now, you having that confidence that you have in yourself, how do you decide whether you don't like a song or you do like a song? Because like you said, every time you go in the booth, you trying to,
be better.
Talk your shit.
It gotta be better.
So how do you decide, like, okay, this one not it, this is it? Is there like somebody else in the studio with you? What is the creative process surrounding that?
I usually have my girl with me. Whatever producer I'm with at the time, I only have two producers mainly, which is Quill and another one named Kenzo, and they do very, 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 very good job engineering my music. Like, shout out to y'all. But I ask sometimes here and there, like, if you like that verse or should I do it better? But I'm very critical. Like, people tell me like, oh, I make a song in like 30 minutes. That's not me. I'm making my song. It's going to take me 2 hours to make a song. Because, like, yeah, the verses and all the lines are good, but my delivery, how I sound, the timing, it has to be perfect. Like, I'm a perfectionist. I can't just, it bothers me. And even now, like, I make a song for 2 hours, listen to it in the car, everybody in the car bumping their head, bumping, oh my God, it's so hard. I'm in the back, I'm livid. There's a part in the song I don't like that I feel like it threw everything else off. There's a verse that I said I feel like I could have said another word instead and it would have been way better. It's stuff like that bothers the fuck out of me. In my songbook right now, I'd be like, let's do it. Like, yeah, that song is hard, but in my head, I really know these 3 parts need to be changed and this needs to be changed, and the song would have been good for real.
Does it always have to be changed for you to release it?
No, because a lot of songs like now that play and like
you cringe when you hear it.
Yeah.
Damn.
I'm like, I feel like I could have said this.
Okay.
It's one song on my tape I just dropped. It's a song called Like That. And what's crazy is most people like that song. Like it's like one of the top 3 picks on the song. It's a song I literally went into the studio that day, and I have experimental days where I go to the studio. I'm like, all right, I'm gonna try to look for a different flow. I'm gonna try to do something this way. I'm gonna try to go this sound. I'm gonna try to do something like this. I go in the studio, and is a producer. His name's Stupid Dog Beats. Like full beats, really good. I'm gonna try one of his beats. I go and I'm in there, but I'm like the beat hard like this, but I'm trying to flip it and rap on the inverse of it, so it go in and out. So when I rap, it's gonna sound like it's gonna flow different.
Yeah. So
I go in there to go rap, and the stew I picked is like 30, not 30. I'm capping, like 10 people in there. And they just all around, they just listen to me rap. I don't really like that because I don't like people watching me rap, but it's like whatever. I go in there and he playing the beat, so I'm doing through my process. I'm rolling up, I'm about to pull up, and some dude was just like, "Oh yeah, I heard that beat before. I made a song just like that." And I don't know what's wrong with me, but that took me off. I ain't like that. Like you feel like I'm finna be just like you on this song. So I just went in there. I just started saying what I felt like was funny shit and laughable shit, but I'm poking fun at the guy at the time. And I come back out the stew, and everybody jumping up. They're like, "Yeah, this the one. You gotta post this one. You gotta post this one. You gotta post this one." I'm like, I ain't really feeling it. You gotta post it. And I wasn't even gonna post it till the last day. And still he called me like, bro, you gotta put that song in there. Like, why would that song not be in there?
Got you. So when it comes to that, it's you being like very critical, very detailed, but at the end of the day, like you'll still be like, you know what, everybody on me, I'll just, you know.
But it bothers me. Like,
yeah,
it really do.
I mean, and that's something I'm noticing more and more, like especially when it comes to like artists, like they say like, oh, I'm an artist, I'm sensitive about my shit type stuff. So how does the negative criticism affect you though? Like when people be like, nah, that's ass.
But it's bad, but I love it. Like, for example, Krispylife went on live. And no, I'm gonna take it back. Before Krispylife went on live, this one I made. This one I first got with Soldier Living True, and I made my first song in the studio. It's called Blues Clues.
Yeah.
I really don't like the song now because I know how better I am now, so I don't really fuck with it. But what I'm telling you, I'm in there recording. The people that's in the studio with me, they laughing at me. Every bar that I'm saying, they laughing.
The people that's in the studio, like, is this homies, friends? Like, who are these people?
Just people in the studio. I want to say this. That.
All right.
People in the studio, they laughing. They around me, they laughing. They're like, oh yeah, and they bugging laughing. I got my headphones on so they think I don't hear them, but they laughing at me in the studio. They drunk or whatever, I don't care. They laughing at me. And then, all right, I post a song. And then before I posted it, there's a dude named RJ Lammett. He makes a lot of beats for famous people in Detroit like Rio, RMC Mike, that. He was doing song reviews on live. So I sent him my song. There's a lot of people that's like, oh my God, that's so live, but it's some people, oh, that's so trash. Oh my God, I don't like that. I feed off stuff like that. Because like, all right, you don't like this. Watch my next song. Even though when I dropped that song, it's damn near did 1,000. Like off the ripper. And like when you cut that song on, you gonna think of me. And I don't even like the song old. But to me, old is like maybe 4 or 5 months.
Okay.
Because I only been rapping a year, but that's old as fuck to me. Because I drop a song right now, you won't even think that was me a long time ago.
Gotcha. Anything else you wanted the people know to look out for before we end things off? Anything else coming where they can find you at?
Oh yeah, you can find me on Dexgotfee everywhere. Spotify, Instagram, SoundCloud. What else? Oh, also I wanted to talk. I did an audition for 100K.
Yeah. How was that?
Yo, that was crazy. So you go in and it's like 30, 40 people performing. Like first you had to send your song to get selected.
Yeah.
If they like your song, they'll send you an email back. Okay, this is the song we picked. I only sent like 2 songs. They sent me back one. That was the Punch Slide. That was the song you just sent.
Yeah, tough.
So I'm like, all right, I'm going to go perform it. God knows how many people finna go. I go in there. I see a lot of local artists that like I seen growing up. So I'm like, damn, that's crazy. But it ended up changing it. Like, all right, if you want to get your music performed to be judged, they start charging people. So now it went from like 10, 15 people auditioning to like 30, 40 people auditioning. So
how much were they charging?
I think they were charging a lot though. They were charging a lot.
Oh, but you didn't get charged?
Nah, because I already did earlier. Like, I already got pre-selected. But the people that just came that day and like, oh, no, I want to audition, they had to pay more.
Oh, got you.
Bro, out of like 30, 40 people, I scored top 5. And I'm going to the next round. They say you're going to win like some prize money and but that's crazy. Out of 30, 40 people that came from everywhere. Those people coming from, because they was only doing it in Miami.
Yeah.
That's the only one out there going to do in Florida. So people come from Tampa, Fort Myers, they come from everywhere. And I scored top 5.
So even though you're already a confident person, what did that do for you? Like just you being top 5?
I ain't like that. I want to be number 1. And the person that got number 1, his name was like YNT Drizzy. I apologize if I get your name wrong. But fool really hard and he really young. And like he made really good music. But the next round, I feel like I have a song that I want to use, but I feel like I want to make something better.
Do you have in your head what you feel like you could have did better at? Or is it just the next day is gonna be your day?
What I gotta get into doing for better is performing.
Exactly. Yeah.
Because my songs be good. My songs be good.
But stage presence, everything go into it.
My stage presence, it got to go into it. And another thing that I have to work on as an artist is my image. My whole life I've been vibing. Like you say, just right now, sweatpants, a shirt.
Yeah, it is.
That's me. Like
24/7. Yeah.
That's how a nigga be one. I can't, as an artist, apparently I can't dress like that. I have to look
the part.
Yeah. So, like, I went to that shit in a Bape shirt, some jeans, and some J's. I'm like, nah. I gotta start looking the part, and I gotta be more animated as I perform. Because I can be the best shit talker in Miami, but if I ain't showing it and I ain't promoting it, it ain't gonna go nowhere.
Got you. And do you have anything else coming up for the rest of the year? I mean, visuals, like what? Let them know what's on the way.
I'm dropping. This might be out. This might be out by the time the video out, but dropping a video on Friday. I believe that is the 15th of July, but it's gonna be this Friday. I'm dropping Leprechaun featuring Zelly BOA. It's gonna be on YouTube. It's already out on Apple Music and SoundCloud. And if y'all can get that SoundCloud to 60K, I think it's at like 54 by the time y'all watching this. We should be good to go. Thanks for having me. Most def.
Make sure you guys tap in everything that Dexgotfee got going on.
Shout out Social Living Tree, man. Shout out my nigga Pooch.
Anything you know before?
No, we good.
Most definitely. It's Kyle the Kid, Mega the Boy. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe. Tap in with Dexgotfee, and we out.
Yeah, it is.